101 Albert Einstein quotes that will inspire and motivate you. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, you can't blame gravity for falling in love. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. The only source of knowledge is experience. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge, but can never prove how it got there. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. I think and think for months and years. Ninety 9 times the conclusion is false. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Human beings must have actioned, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. All religions, arts, and sciences are branches of the same tree. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, require creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I am thankful for all those who said nitrogen monoxide to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Never give up on what you really want to do. A person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. Education is not the learning of facts. It's rather the training of the mind to think. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding. The man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. Information is not knowledge. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. I love to travel, but I hate to arrive. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Without deep reflection, one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. A happy man is dissatisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. To things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. And I am not sure about the universe. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Pure mathematics is in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Weak people revenge strong people, forgive intelligent people, ignore. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Sometimes one pays most for the things and gets for nothing. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives, and not in what he is able to receive. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards.